Welcome to ETN Community Spotlight, where we shine the light on a local nonprofit organization. I'm Derek Silas. Join me as we talk to today's special guest. The Founding Fathers of the United States declared 3 rights of mankind by birth: life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness. And when I look at the community enterprises, I see that it mirrors those things. It gives living services, and then it has education, because I feel like you can only be free when you can be an objective thinker. And it also has supported employment. So tell me about the organization. How did this all begin in Enid? And what is the mission and purpose?
Sure. What we do at Community Enterprise, we provide employment and empower people with disabilities to live, learn, and strive in our communities. And what we do here in Enid is we do the community employment, and we also have community thrift and gift. The way that it came to Oklahoma is Community Enterprise as a whole was founded 40 years ago, actually in May. May 12th is our 40th year anniversary celebration back in Northampton, Massachusetts, where it was founded. And it provided, the Northampton Mental Institute was closing, and so they had to find employment for the clients that were there to live and learn and work in the community. So that's where Community Enterprise became part of helping them. And it also was founded in Northampton. We have several branches in Massachusetts itself, and then we are in Connecticut, and we are in New York. And the way it came to Oklahoma is when the state was working on closing down north of our facility here, Liberty of Oklahoma needed a vocational provider for their services. And so our CEO, Dick Vinn, had worked with their COO, and that just, that relationship that they had worked together for so many years allowed us to bid on their contract to provide vocational services. So in June 2014, we opened up Community Enterprises of Oklahoma, and so we're here in Enid and providing vocational services for Liberty of Oklahoma, or the Robert M. Greer Center, as some people know it as. We provide services every day for 52 of the clients that live on campus, and those services are provided in either our work sites or our retail store.
Okay. Now, what is your role in the organization?
I am the director of Community Enterprises, which also is the Community Thrift and Gift.
Okay. Now, the Community Enterprises organization has 7 services: community employment, living, day supports, education, consulting, staffing, and thrift and gift.
Yes.
Can you tell me about these services specifically, and especially the 2 that are in Enid?
Well, like I said, there are 27 branches of Community Enterprises in all of the states that we provide services to. A couple of the other ones that I did not mention after Oklahoma we also started opening up in Kentucky and Rhode Island. Okay. We do several training programs in Walgreens, Home Goods. They work in their distribution sites. They go through like a 6-week training program, and then they work on the lines of jobs. Our goal is to provide the clients jobs, and then also to provide the employers opportunities to keep jobs that were of a high turnover filled. So that's why they started working in the distribution plants back in Connecticut, and there's also some in Mohegan Sun, which is a casino. We also, our last contract, the newest contract we have is with Alex and Ani, which is, they make jewelry. So they provide training programs within their organization and or their company too. So we have day supports where if people, they're in like group homes and stuff, but they're coming out to do employment. We have day supports. We have actual group homes. There's just several different areas that somebody can participate in community enterprise. They also do some community staffing, which is like a staffing agency to try to find fill jobs with people. And then here in Enid, we do the community employment. We have sites that are what we call shelter work sites, and then we have the community work sites that we provide employment to. And then we also have, part of coming to Enid was a prototype of opening a community thrift and gift. We are the first one in the organization to have a thrift store, and Enid is a great place to have a thrift store. We have other thrift stores in the area that give back to the community and provide for their missions. But what our thrift store does, it provides employment to people with disabilities. So we have currently 10 staff that are our clients that work every day in the thrift store. We're open anywhere from, they come to work at 9:30 till 5 o'clock in the evening. So, and that is 5 days a week. And then we have opportunities like First Fridays or different events that are happening on downtown that they can work evenings and things.
Okay. I'm sure that the part about them being able to work in the thrift store make them feel like they're an integral part of society,
Yes.
give them some form of happiness. How is the organization funded?
Well, right now we're funded by contracts. We have the Liberty contract. In our shelter work sites, we have contracts through PT Coupling and Central Machine and Tool. And then we also have contracts through Fastenal. We also do a janitorial service, which a lot of people don't know about. We provide janitorial service within our own organization and our own buildings, but we also have contracts through PT Coupling that we provide janitorial services to. We recently, in February of 2016, became a state use vendor, which if a state building or county building or something to that effect came to bid on a janitorial contract, then we can become their vendor too, and our clients would be the ones that would provide those services.
Okay. Now, if someone wants to get involved in what you guys do, how can they get involved?
Absolutely. We are looking for volunteers in our thrift store. We provide services in the thrift store, but there are some services that are still provided by staff. And we are open also on Saturdays. So we need somebody that has a great heart and likes to work with people, and that possibly has some retail experience. And it can be anywhere from 1 hour to a whole day in the thrift store.
So what are your total hours of operations, Monday through?
We are open 10 to 5, Monday through Friday, and 10 to 3 on Saturday.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Now, what is the best way to contact or contribute to the organization if someone wants to contact or contribute?
The best way is we have an admin building on 10th Street. It's 2309 North 10th Street. And if you come down there, we can talk about the opportunities, the different programs that we have, and we can even go around and show somebody the great work that our clients are doing.
Okay. You mentioned the building on 10th Street, but I think you said you had 3 other buildings.
Yes.
Where are those locations and what goes on in those
Sure.
locations?
Out of the admin building, we provide services to the Department of Rehab Services. So we see clients that we place in jobs in the community. So we work with employers in the community and try to fill jobs that they have. And we assess each client that comes through the VOC rehab program to see what their skill set is. And then we match that to the jobs that are available in Enid or the surrounding areas if it need be. So it can be of entry-level jobs to high earning jobs and stuff that we're able to provide employment to. So we do that. We are currently, like I said, a state use vendor, and that's also out of that building. And then we have a work site that we call Social Expressions. And what it does is, if you go to our retail store, you'll see bags of like baskets filler. It's basically, we call it fluff. It's what the clients identify it as, but it's the straw you see in gift baskets and stuff. So we package that, we weigh it, label it, seal it, and put it out for to sell, and so it can be sold in bulk or in individual, and that's what we sell in our gifts, in our thrift and gift. So that is done on our 30th Street location. We call it's 301 South 30th Street. It's in the Varsity Square. There's anywhere from 20 clients to 25 clients that work there on a daily basis. And we also do different gift items there. We have magnets that we sell in our store and little gift bags that we sell in our store, and just, some trinkets here and there that we sell in our store. That's all produced out of the Social Expression site. And then, like I said, we have contracts with PT Coupling and Fastenal, and that's done at our manufacturing site, and that's 311 East Cornell. It's just right down the street from PT Coupling and Fastenal, actually. So it was a great site when we were looking for facilities to get. So, and that's all of our manufacturing or hard items are produced out of there. They also run the PT Coupling janitorial service out of there. So any additional contract services and stuff that we have for janitorial will run out of that building too. And then finally is the Community Thrift and Gift, and that's at 130 East Randolph. And all the clients that work in there, they do anything from take your donation in the back door, because we have a donation drop site on 2nd Street. There's a double door there that people can drop off donations, or we can come by and pick them up, and that's coordinated through the store. And then we also work and see if clients are able to help with picking up the donations with us and stuff. But they process it, anything from the soft lines that come in to the hard lines that come in. They clean it. They make sure that it's good enough to sell, like it doesn't have any holes or stains and things like that. And we also do some laundry out of there if there is something that could be salvaged for a donation. We do the laundry service out of there, and we do janitorial out of there too.
Okay. Now, community enterprises.
Yes.
How has it impacted the Enid community?
Well, we are providing jobs, so to people with disabilities that would normally not have a chance to. Because not only do we provide jobs, we provide them minimum wage jobs in some instances, and we provide services, provide them jobs for 25 hours or more. Normally, if they weren't working or couldn't work or something, they would just be sitting home and wouldn't have a quality of life. So we're giving them a quality of life. And being where they are, they also will transition out of the Enid area. So we give them a skill that they can take to their next home or back to their family and stuff, and get a job in that community too. So.
Okay. Well, thank you for joining me today, and thank you for all of the information.
Thank you.
All righty.